And we're live.
Hi.
Hi. Good
Hello.
night, Linda. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Alberta?
I'm
How was
good.
you?
Thank you.
That's
How was
good.
your day today?
Beautiful. I'm just over this winter right now. I need some sunshine in my life.
we all have those days. We
Uh,
have shiny days and we have rainy days. So not you alone. I am with you on that as well.
yeah.
So good night from this side of Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and good night, viewers. Good night, everyone that are tuning in tonight. It let us know where you're tuning in from so we can acknowledge you. And firstly, we would like to thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Get a cup of, coffee or tea or a drink, and
Yeah,
enjoy this live session because we may be educating you, we may be inspiring you about
definitely.
our digital journey. So, before I do that, tonight's topic that we will be talking and mainly discussing about is why choose online. So my name is Albert. I'm your Islander girl, and I am originally from Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, but I'm currently here in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm a mom of three boys. I'm also a wife. I'm a healthcare professional and a proud digital business owner and a business coach. So now I've got an amazing Melbourne-based business owner here as well. Linda, I'll get you to introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hi, guys. My name is Linda. I'm a mom of two young children, a boy and a girl. Originally from Nigeria, but currently residing in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a wife. I'm also a health professional and a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Wow.
So,
So thank you, Linda, for that. And tonight we here to talk to you about our digital journey. So for me, my main reason in moving online was I was looking for quality time with my three boys,
mhm,
also my husband, because I think since I went to school out of uni and you know getting jobs, moving here in Australia, different life. I've always focused on careers and studies.
mm,
So I wanted to change things around so I can find something that could work around me while I'm still, having time with my family.
yeah,
And so I was searching online. I knew there was something out there, but I didn't know where and how and who could show it to me.
true.
And this has way back. I always thought that there's a way, but I don't know where that is.
Mm,
I always prayed about it that I believe there's something there, but I don't know how and where I can find it.
mm,
Until I had my son, the youngest one, and then that eventually forced me to go on maternity leave, which while here.
mm,
So with that, when I was home with him on maternity leave, I started, looking for something. I started thinking, and it dawned on me that, wow, this is the first time and the longer I am on maternity leave because I never had that with my two previous, the bigger ones,
okay.
because I
Mm,
had them back home, back in
mm,
Papua New Guinea, where, it was all about career and I had families around there. So to help me, bring them up and look after them while I went back to work. I think I went back to work after 3 weeks of delivery back home. Yeah, and that's the longest leave that they can give us, 3 weeks. We can't take more. I mean, 2 weeks, but on maternity they will give you 3 weeks because you have to go and deliver and then heal
Mm,
up, and then you can come back to work. So um, the difference here in back home was I had family members there. I didn't have a choice, but I had to go back to work
to
within
work, yeah.
3 weeks, and it was always career. And then when I came to Australia, then I had my youngest one here. Then it dawned on me that I didn't have family members here to help
Mm,
me. I was alone. Also, if I had to put my son in childcare, I have to pay.
mm,
And was that the quality life that I wanted? I was starting to ask myself questions. And so my husband and I sat down and we said, one of us has to sacrifice their career and look after our son from home.
mm,
So, because we didn't want to send him to childcare, because we wanted, quality time and also value out of, him, our
yeah.
son, because we never had this with the other two. So we were trying to make up for all this lost time with the youngest one. And so I searched online. I found something which was, running an online shop online, but then I wasn't a tech savvy.
Mm,
I didn't know much about, technology and stuff. And also, I needed someone to guide me. I didn't have that guidance.
mm,
Who to guide me through? I think I have sound. Hang on, let's fix my. The echo always comes. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Yeah. So that's how I was searching, and then this opportunity showed up to itself on my Facebook feed, and that's when my mentor's ad came on as Be Your Own Boss,
mm,
and I was so grateful, and I was always thank God for this opportunity for coming to me, because I believe that it came to me for a purpose, and it
mm.
was shown to me, it was given to me. So now I'm enjoying it. So what is your reason, Linda, for
For most of us, we have more like the same reason. And generally, as human beings, I think when you live here in the diaspora, you find out that the life here is completely different from what you are exposed to or used to back home. I had my two children here, and when I had my son, I had no help at all. So, yeah,
wow?
and in as much as I've been a health professional for a while, I'm a firm believer that you always need an extra income. I'm a firm believer that you can't stick to one fixed income your life. Like, people have to determine how, when, and how much you're paid, or how much you make. So you might not have known this. I've actually tried a few other online business, or things were they legitimate, yes, but what stood out for me in this, because is you know once you encounter or you learn about an online business, there's always the first step is always an introduction about the business and what the business is all about, and then you find out if this is what you can do or not. So when I found out about this last year, early last year, I decided to do my own due diligence and, go through the webinar, go through, everything that I needed to go through to understand how this works. And what stood out for me was the automation.
Yeah,
Because to be honest, I'm a very introverted person. And I tell people who ask me on a daily basis about this business, I tell them, if you find an online business that is has every tool provided for you, that you don't have to keep products, you don't have to sell, you don't have to bug family and friends for recruitment. There is a system that is in place that does all of that, then hop in immediately. because there is not a lot of there's just not a lot of online business that have got the kind of system that we have, and it makes running your business easy. So you're
Yeah.
able to run this business 24/7 and still do whatever it is that you want to do. So these were the things I saw in this business in my search for doing something, because when you have children in this country, to an extent you just have to sacrifice if you don't want to keep throwing them. And I didn't want a situation when I'm going to look at my children, they grow up, and I'm like, they grew up in childcare. That wasn't what I wanted, at all. When will I? Because they grow quick. The memories you're
I
creating with
know.
them,
Yeah.
you can never create with them again in 3, 4, 5 years. And so that was the driving force. So when I went through, did my due diligence and understood the system that is being used in this. It is being tested, it's proven, it has run for years. I knew there was no point wasting time. I knew for sure I have found, at last I have found that kind of digital business I have, never imagined, was existing. And thanks to our automated system. So yeah, that was, and the journey has been enjoyable. So obviously we thank God. Yeah. So that has
Yeah.
been my
I
reason for
I I
popping into this.
I want to add on to your what you're saying as well about the automated system, because it's very true. Not many online businesses have that automated system, and that is if you want to be successful online,
Mm,
if you have those big dreams that you have, and you want to succeed online, you must have an automated system.
just have to.
And that's the smartest way to
Yeah.
go. And for our for this online business, it is provided. That's one of the things that have attracted us, because
Mm,
as healthcare professionals, we are needed at our job 24/7, right? We are always needed. We could be there making money, right,
mm,
24/7.
mm.
But then we will sacrifice our time away from our families, our
Yeah.
children, our growing children that are growing all the time. We're in a different country here. We're not in our home country where we have families to help us. And this is one of the things that really pushed us to look online. And when I checked this as well, and it provided that automated systems securely, and it is a secured system
Mm,
where it has been there and it has
yeah.
been proven, and it
Mm,
does nearly 90% of our job, because we can be busy with, we're moms, just think about it. We're moms, we are still working part-time in our healthcare jobs. We're also wives. We're trying to run our online business. If needed be that we have
mm,
to be here 7 to 8 hours in a day in our
yeah.
online business, we couldn't do it. But what really attracted us was the automated system, because nearly 90% of our job is done by the automated system. And this does wonders, because the business, the the income that we're generating from this, that automated system is giving us, is
Yeah.
huge and huge and huge. It
Very huge.
is, yeah.
Very
and
lucrative.
and and a lot of people don't believe what we say, but
Yeah.
there's
I mean, even
thousands of
I
thousands
didn't
of
believe it
people.
initially. Like when how when you start a business, you put in the community, you get to see everybody and everything.
Yeah,
And when I was seeing the income, I'm like, come on, this cannot be real. This, But alas, it is real, and
it is real.
you are partakers of it now.
Yeah,
And it's literally huge for someone who have done different ones. I'm like, no, come on, how is this lucrative, but again, when you become part of this business, and you register, your trainings are open, it becomes more and more interesting what is in place for you to to succeed. I always say there's nothing as good and as amazing that you wake up from sleep in the morning and you've got business blessings. Where does it
I
happen?
know.
It's like, ooh, like even sometimes when you do, because I just do a few shifts now, I don't work as much as I used to work before.
Yeah,
And even in those few days you go to work, come out to have your break and you check your phone and it's just blessings upon blessings and business results. And you're like, there's just nothing like this. There's
I
just nothing.
know. It's
Yeah.
an amazing feeling when you get, you wake up to business blessings.
Mm.
Despite, prior to this, when we didn't have a blessing, we always woke up to alarm clocks, right? We have to
Exactly.
be rushing. Oh my gosh, I have to go.
True.
Oh my gosh, I have to go and do double. This is double shift or things like that,
Mm.
and move from job to job.
Yeah.
But now that we've got something that's running for us as a side hustle, we don't
Mm.
need to worry about, running here and there anymore,
Yeah.
changing jobs, because in our job, we can do anything. We
True.
can work, half day at one job and go to
The other one.
the
Yeah.
other half
Exactly.
day.
Mm.
And so we can make money everywhere. But then, is it worth it? Is it worth our energy? And are we going to do this all our life?
Mm.
No, we're not growing younger,
Yeah.
and our children are not going to stay the same. We have to
Mm.
be there. Like, I've got two teenage sons that keep me on my toes now,
Yeah. Obviously.
and I have to be here, and I have to keep an eye on them. I have to teach them things. I have to,
Of course.
correct them on things. This is
Mm.
the age where they discover things. They wanna, try things,
Explore.
and
Yeah.
and so I want to guide them softly. I want to correct them where they make mistakes. So this is some of the things that, as a mom and as a wife, I wanna do this, because it makes me satisfied that yes, I'm fulfilling, you know
Mm.
motherhood or being a wife. Yeah.
Mm.
So sometimes when we focus on our career, we forget these duties, but they're very important in a family sector.
Yeah.
So the automated system is amazing.
It
How
is.
many hours do you spend in your?
I don't think it's ever more than 2 hours. Maybe at the beginning to because I'm not tech savvy, so I have to be very patient and precise in going through the trainings and know what no, maybe then more. But as your business grows, as you walk through it, you go through the training, you understanding the system, you don't spend as much hours like you do initially. And I don't think in recent time I've done more than 2 hours in a day on the business. Yeah.
Yeah, same. And for me, I'm not a tech savvy as well. Same as you,
Mm.
but learning and making mistakes in this business has
Mm.
taught me a lot. Had made me grow better, right?
Of
And
course.
and that's how life is. As
Mm.
human beings, we always make mistake in
Mm.
whatever journey we pick. But then, if you own those mistakes and you learn from them and you carry on a little bit of experience that you get from there and improve on it, you will become better. And
Exactly.
that's what our online is about. We don't always have, you know, rainy or sunny days. We have seasons in
Yeah.
this journey, and
Mm.
every other successful people have done the same thing. They,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, you
you,
can't be all rosy every day. When it's
no,
all rosy every day, you need to question. You need to question that because in the mistakes in those cloudy days, you learn from it, and that gives you the opportunity to grow your business and make your business better. And then someone was asking me, Kai, why this online business? Like, I don't trust all this online business. I'm like, well, you completely trust somebody to whip out your card and pay for something you're not even sure if it's going to actually come. And you're giving them your card details. And then this is you running a business that you're creating legacies for your family. You're having an issue. I really don't know what is wrong with our mindset. I don't know what has messed up. If it's the employee mentality that is eating us up, because you can't be asking why an online business. Yet now we even do medical appointments online. They say it's telehealth. You do telehealth, you
Yeah.
do everything, banking. What sometimes you call the bank, they'll tell you no, you have to go online and do it. You can't do
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
everything is online. You buy, you shop, groceries, shopping, everything is happening literally online. You that job because I was just trying to research and I found out that in recent times since the what we've gone through in the past years, the few years with the with the pandemic, that Google search for online business or online job has gone up 600%. And currently, about 80% of job seekers are using social media to look for
Yeah.
work. Why
Definitely.
not utilize it and create a legacy for yourself? This is the best thing outside, best thing, better than your shopping, better than whatever you do online. This is the best thing first you can do for yourself before
Yeah.
any other thing you think you do online that is amazing for you. This is the number one thing you should be thinking of. And that's my opinion. Why not? When you tell me why online, I ask you why not? You know,
Definitely. And
and
you know
with the
the good thing.
sorry, with the recession happening now, things are literally going up. You cannot literally sit down on a fixed income. You have to, like, this is no longer a luxury where creating a second stream of income are for the luxurious. No, it is for everybody now. You just have to. If you need to live comfortably and provide comfortably for your children or family, then you need to start thinking of a side hustle. We cannot remain fixated on one fixed income, no matter what your job is.
Thank you for that. And the the pandemic has really taught us a lot. It has changed a lot of things around ourselves and our families. Even for me, I still feel going out to what do you call it, events or going out to gatherings is something that is not within me because of the way the lockdown has taught us to be
Yeah.
at home all the time and
Mm,
mind our own business and do our little things and grow our own garden food, do all those little things. And then now that we got an online business, that still we catch up with like-minded people all over the world.
yeah.
We still talk around with new people that are wanting a business online. We still
Mm,
do all those things. So we now feel that why not use social media
true.
to generate an income.
Yeah. True.
So a lot of things are promoted on social media,
Of
jobs,
course. Yeah.
that's businesses, even the people that are selling real products, they're winning on social media. And for us doing attraction marketing, this community is also growing
Mm,
really, really fast. And that's something that we're so grateful for because
yeah.
I think if we were not using social media, we wouldn't be growing faster
No,
like
we wouldn't
this.
be growing fast
Yeah.
if we were not using social media. Would
Mm.
our business wouldn't have been growing exponentially like it is?
Yeah.
And I always tell people who make inquiry, I'm like, it's obviously not a get rich quick scheme because you have to
Yeah.
work on your business, but the online world is booming. It is here that you can easily go from 0 to 100. Your job
Definitely.
has a process. Before you start making some certain amount, you must have worked for this long in that job. But in the online world, if you're coachable, you're mentored, you're following this our training and allowing the system to work for you, you're being persistent, you can just go from 0 to 100 within a twinkle of an eye, I would just say. And that is what is more amazing because it is, the amount of effort you put in it that you get out of it, you know.
And
And yeah.
I was just gonna share this little story on our private page. This family who celebrated their 3 years in this online community,
Mm, mm,
and they've moved from Canada. They business coaches now. They moved from Canada back home in Africa, and they built a palace for this last year. They
Literally
haven't.
palace. I saw their
They.
building. I'm like,
Oh my
oh
God.
my god.
They duplicated what they had in Canada, in Africa. And
Exactly.
this is something that their
And they
job
made it
couldn't
better
have done.
because what they built back home is was way better than what was, and this is just things that this business can do for you if you put
Definitely.
your heart to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this business is not a get rich quick business. For some people, they ask us. I mean, I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, can I transfer you money, or can I send my money to you?" And I tell them, "I'm sorry, this is not what our business does. You have to get online, get the link, and get your registration in through the link. We don't handle your money.
Don't
It's
handle your
your
money.
own money, it's your own card, but it's a secured link that we provide to you
Mm,
when you go and watch the webinar. You
true.
do that yourself because it's your card, it's your personal
Mm,
thing. We will never get your personal details or your personal card on and do it for you. No way. This is your own business. You have to do it yourself.
yeah.
So a lot of people that have been asking, "Oh, but can I do this? I can't pay this myself." And I tell them, no, you have to learn. You have to do it yourself. The link is very easy. Just follow instructions and go to the link to pay your registration fee. And
Mm,
also, a lot of people say they come into a private page as well, and they see that the earnings and the income that we're getting from there is huge,
mm.
and they say, "Oh, how are you doing it?" Like they
We
couldn't
all
believe
started
it.
from the same step. Everybody started where you are now. Everybody you see earning and doing great in this business started from that. You cannot jump. Like you just can't jump any step in this business. You just have to go through because that is the footprint for your success in the first place. So you've got to go through the processes, you've got to go through the training, you've got to allow yourself to learn and implement what you've learned. You've got to develop an entrepreneurial mindset and cut down on that employee mindset a little bit and open your entrepreneurial mindset. Lead because this business just enables you to live a grateful life. Not like you're not grateful before, but there's so many things that you thought were fairy tales. You think, oh, sitting down and taking care of my children and creating memories and earning, that's a fairy tale. No, in this business is real, it's reality. And that is, what we are experiencing. And I've got a lot of questions. People ask me, is this business just for women? I said, no, there are lots of men doing this business. I've got a lot of people that I mentor that their husbands were the actual ones that started a business and said, okay, you, madam, my wife, take care of it. Do you
Yeah,
understand? Do it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Lots, you can't believe there are lots of men on a daily business hopping on board and doing this. You'd ask, is this business for everybody? Um,
yes,
it is, but you have to be a legitimate resident in the country of your residency. You have to be able to work for tax purposes because you got to pay your taxes. If you don't have that legitimacy, I'm not sure if you can run this business. You've got to be a legitimate resident in your country of residency, and basically that's it. That's the only people I think that can't run it, but every other person from 18 and above can, and
yeah,
can do it successfully if you put your mind to it.
yeah. So yes, as Linda have said, this business is for the people that are looking for an online opportunity only, like-minded people. If you don't have that, if it's not for you, don't force yourself. If
Nah.
it's something that you're looking for to better your life and your family, then go for it and
Mm,
start teaching yourself your mindset to think,
mm,
be my own boss, be my own CEO, not working, being an employee like you do, or you may have not done yet, but start thinking this way. You're working for yourself. You're working at your own time, at your own pace, at your own home, wherever you want to be, because
mm,
this digital business where you can just take your phone and laptop and move around with it, and an internet connection and your mindset. That's all we
Yeah.
need from you. And be
Mm.
coachable, because you have a mentor and a coach that will guide you. We have a community as well that support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And with a lot of people that are fancy this in a private page, they look at us and they come and ask us about supporting them. We will only support you if you become an official business owner.
That's right.
That's something that a lot of them have been reaching out to me. So I want to clarify this, because we have rules and guidelines and policies that we
You have to
follow in
follow.
this business.
Yeah.
They're
Mm.
very strict. They're very strict, and so we only mentor people that we guide people that our mentees, right?
Mm.
We
Yeah.
can't go and mentor someone else's mentee.
Mm.
So we may guide you back to your mentor and coach to get the right direction on where and how to get started.
That's right.
So that's what we do, with all the due respect that
Mm.
your coach is there, your mentor is there, and we're in the same community, and we only help and support each other. We don't compete, and that's what we do. So thank you for that.
It's
So how can
gold. It's a gold mine.
it
What
is
are
a
you
gold
competing
mine?
for? It is a massive ocean that you need to fetch from. There's no competition. Just get your bucket and dig. You can't afford to compete. Just work on your business and get your results. You know,
The business
and
works, it's your effort and your commitment. If you want results tomorrow, put time and effort in your business. If you
today,
want it next month, put your time and effort next month, however it is.
yeah,
The business depends on your effort.
mm,
And so, with your right mindset, you will succeed in your journey.
yeah.
So,
And I
let's
just
just,
want to clarify one more last thing. I've had a lot of people tell me I am very introverted. I don't know how to bring myself out to social media. I am also very introverted, but I needed to differentiate between allowing introvertedness or whatever it is, putting me helping me to remain in a comfort zone. That because you need to differentiate those things. That you're introverted does not mean you cannot do things outside of the box and excel. So you've got to differentiate between just wanting to remain in your comfort zone and being introverted for real. And that's my take because I am very introverted, but man, I'm in the social media to make money, and that is what I am doing.
thank you for that. And how can people be part of us?
Yep.
How do people come on our business?
Just the links are up there. Register your name and your email address. You'd receive an email from any of us. Anybody you've registered, you receive an email from us. It will take you to that webinar because it is very important. You watch that webinar. It is explicit so that all the questions, because the truth is, I rather you learn, you watch and learn for yourself than you ask questions and we keep telling you, go there, do your own due diligence. Because if you got to run this business, then you do your research yourself.
Yeah,
Do your own due diligence and watch
diligence. Yeah.
that webinar. And afterwards, you can get started and set the ball rolling. It's as easy as ABC. Register your name and your email address, and let's get you started.
Yay.
Yeah,
Thank you. And my last advice is, if you have a big dream and you wanna live big, this may be for you. If we healthcare professionals and simple moms can do this, you too can do it.
definitely.
Yeah. So let's acknowledge people that are watching and supporting us tonight.
Mm.
That's Maxi Milan, watching from Melbourne. Thank you,
Thank you.
Maximilian. We also have SCP. Very impressive. He or she says.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. We appreciate.
We also have Myrtle watching from Arawa. Wow. Good night, Myrtle. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in. We also have Zina. Good night, ladies, watching from Vanuatu. Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Zina. We also have Joycelyn Chibong tuning in from PNG.
Thanks,
Wow,
Joycelyn.
thank you, Joycelyn. We also have Tipsy watching from Madang, Papua New Guinea. Wow,
Thanks,
thank
Tips.
you, Tipsy. We also have Jessie. Good night, ladies, watching from Solomon Islands.
Wow.
Wow,
Got a lot
thank
of
you.
nationalities
Thank you,
watching tonight.
Jessie, for tuning in. We also have Annette saying good night from Buka. Wow. Good
Thank
night,
you so much.
Chibong, Annette. With that, thank you so much. That has come to our end of live. Hopefully, we've educated you and we've inspired you
Hopefully.
to take, make the decision and
Mm-hmm.
learn more about our community. And we're always here. If you need any help with the link or anything, reach out to us, Linda and I. Our websites are there. It's all up to you.
Yeah.
Whoever you want to help by, always
Mm.
reach out. We're always here 24/7. If we don't reply to you, we will still
We
here.
will definitely will reply to you.
So thank you so much, Linda, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight.
You're welcome. And thank you, everyone, and to those that will be watching this replay as well. Enjoy it and learn as much as you can.
That's
With
right.
that, good night from Melbourne.
Good night from Melbourne.